Hey guys, Ezra here at Moto247 and getting another custom track build, but not only is this another custom track I have, this will be round 7 of our championship. A lot of people have been sick of our stock tracks. Just got done racing Oakland tonight for round 6 and just got done watching Supercross actually. We busted out round 6 right before Supercross, got done, no joke, like 5 or 6 minutes before Supercross started. So I got this made here relatively pretty quickly, and yeah, this will be my first laps on it, except for that Cooper Webb's KTM on here. So hopefully I can get it pretty dialed in here, and if I need to make some changes to this track, little tiny tweaks, I will do so. But as of right now, this is what we're gonna be racing, and if I do change anything, like I said, it'll be some little tweaks so you can get some laps in and get used to this track here. Some on my Husky, normally it blows that KTM out of the water, so I go in the long so I can kind of ride the bike harder. Before I was overshooting like every jump I had on this. So okay, so we got this double here, then this little double to slow you down. Come into this, get back on by the whole shot. You can soak that up and launch onto this tabletop, or you can double launch the tabletop over. You got this double. Then you got this Supercross style triple right here. Do a big whip. Not like I did right there. Just try to stay on the track right there. And this one's a little tricky up here. Whoops. And then you got a quad, which I was doing on the KTM. Then I had some issues and some mistakes. Tripling, it just depends on how good of a drive you get through that whoop section. And then you get into that, and if sometimes it launches you too far, and you can't do it. So either, obviously you can double, triple single, or quad out, and it's definitely a possibility to quad out, and that should be the fastest for sure. But if you case it, it'll send you up in the air. So if you can time the triple single out, that might be more consistent. But that quad that's where it's at. On, off, then off to another tabletop. I'm not casing everything like I am. I'm just trying to go slow so we can get everything. Get a double here, then a double over the start straight. It's the weirdest jump because I can, no matter how good I hit it, I always perfectly make that double over the start. I was gonna make another double over the start, but number one, it didn't line up right, and number two, it would have been longer on it to keep the lap times down. Might take out that little whoop there. There's too much open space before. Okay, let's see if I can get it. Let's see what I'll do. Oops, bouncing. So let's see if I can triple. Single out. It's almost better, I guess, to try quad, even if you F up and case it. Got this. Let off a little bit. It's on. Off. Definitely want to check out for the first one. Come in here. Got this double. Not that hard. Just want to get a good line at it. It's a good lap time. That's a 54. That's not too bad. That's what Supercross should be in. The 54s, mid 50s. Unlike what we're getting at Salt Lake with low 40s. I remember I was at Detroit a couple years ago. It was like a 47 or 48, and I'm like, holy crap, that's a really quick lap time, for a Supercross race. But now that's pretty common. Then with Salt Lake, it's kind of obviously they throw all this crap together at the last minute, so I understand that. But we're getting like 43s, 44s today, so pretty crazy. But anyways, I wanted to get like a mid 50s track because all my tracks tend to be like 130s or something. Yeah, definitely want to time the first tabletop. It really sets you up for the whole section real well compared to trying to jump over it or whatever. Double's really easy. The ghost can't get it though, kind of sucks. This double. And I had a tough block right there, but I changed the corner and luckily it went away. But yeah, you gotta soak that up to get this on off. If you don't soak that up and just send your bike into the face of that, coming off that whoop there, into the face, from this whoop here, most likely you will not make it, so you have to lean the bike over and almost kind of seat bounce it, like just to have your bike not leave the ground as much. Or you can double going over the table in a single, which would be in a triple out. That little roller, so triple, double, triple, single out. Oh shit, did not mean to do that. That's super easy, and if you do jump over, you'll land on this one, which will be the same exact thing, you know, of skimming it, but you're just gonna have more air time, so it's probably gonna be, you know, slower. So something to mess around with, you know, before race day, and you know, try to find the lines. And obviously, you know, it's not a one-line track everywhere, and I hope it's not gonna be. But what's kind of weird to me, but also really cool at the same time, is I make this track. I'm like, okay, they're gonna triple this, double this, whatever, and and then someone just does some massive quad somewhere, or like really goes and hits something that's not supposed to be, you know, hit at all, which is really cool, but it's kind of, you know, defeats my whole purpose of making it, that section. But with this, I don't know if you're gonna get away with sending, that that over the first table. Let me get this into here real quick. Get this in our Discord. Okay, so that's in there. Sorry about that, guys. Oops, wrong button. And also, we are looking for some more riders on Moto247. Our Husky team's filled up, but we're making, right now it's either going to be KTM or Honda. And basically whatever we can get more riders on, obviously, get that going. We're really stacked. Actually have a waiting list for our team, so we kind of want to split it up, and so we can get everyone on board. And they're going to have a little bit different programs, and I'll most likely be, well, I'll be running the Moto247 Husqvarna team, but I'll be a part of the other team, but probably not be running the whole thing. I tried letting up so I can make that perfect, but it's not a big deal to do that triple there. This quad out, it's possible, but you just have to get a really good drive through the whoops, which, if you know me in this game, I have a real weakness for the whoops. So you gotta check up on this. On, off, triple. Now obviously these are my first couple laps, and I'm not the fastest at all on this game, so we can get that lap time down toward the lower 50s. Right now we're at 54.7. Get this double. Here, I'll show you guys the other line too. You can do this double, oops, triple, but you actually had to land on the track, you know, or unless you want to hit it. It's harder to land on that table, tripling onto it, but you just have to soak up that whoop, like I said, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal. See, a lot of people are having issues with Corona Cross, where, like in real life, their first round at Salt Lake, they had those rollers, well, at a whoop section, you just have to soak up that first whoop before the triple. If you send it into the face, it's gonna, you know, bog your bike down. Get a couple laps in here. Man, I cannot stand a track to save my life right now. And this will be round 7, replacing Glendale. Sign-ups are down today, I think, because of both. You're getting pushed up to 5 o'clock, and yeah, see, it's hard to get on that. Being pushed up to 5 o'clock, and you know, people are just really don't want to do stock tracks, so we're trying to get some more online tracks in here, and trying to get, you know, different ones. I was doing Glendale 2020, and not a lot of people are liking it, so I might make something else, or might find something else by someone else. I know a few good track creators out there. I'm gonna try a different line next lap through here, on here. I want to see my ghost if I double this. Double triple or whatever it is compared to me tripling it. Yeah, you can see the ghost pulled a little bit on me, not too much. So I guess if you're screwing up that triple, it'd probably feel good to then know you can double in and not lose too much time. And with that double too, you gotta soak up that whoop. This is the thing though. I was thinking about moving that fourth jump in, but then it'd be such a easy quad. We're gonna make it different lines. You can double, triple. Crap, I was gonna do a different line there. Fuck. But yeah, I was gonna move it up. I was like, no, you have options now. Okay, this time I will try tripling in. So like I said, you gotta soak up both of them. Soak it up. Pops you on. I don't even have to preload or anything for that. Double this. Throw a big whip here. Oh shoot. Really saved it. Okay, let's see. If I can stay on the top of the whoops. There you go. Let's see, so quadding it isn't out of the possibility. Okay, let's see if I can triple it. Triple onto this table. Oh, my ghost is right there. Really wish I don't know how big of a lead I had on my ghost. That might not be too much slower. That has to be slower. Okay, see that again. I'll try doubling this. Kind of let off after I soaked up that little whoop there. You can let off the gas if you have a good drive. Double for you, so you don't want to overshoot it. And someone said, I think it was TDeath21 said no cracks in the track on Discord. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Quad it. We have one, but thankfully it's right after that jump over the start straight. So unless you roll the jump, you're not gonna hit it. Yeah, the ghost just pulled away from me a little bit. So yeah, it's easier to just jump on. Okay, one more lap I have to get off and get to bed here. I'll try laying on a heater. I am not the best at this game. No. Made a little mistake right there. Jumped over that single, so that kinda helped. You see that crack on the right hand side? If you didn't rewind it, just when I'm in the area there, you'll see it. Not in the way at all, so it makes me feel way better. So yeah, if you want to do that quad, just get a good drive. If not, it's not, you're not gonna be too ballsy to try to do it. And if you fail, it's probably gonna be the same speed as tripling, singling out. I know I said one more lap, but I want to hit another one. It's all about the line in the corner before the finish too. Makes the double so much easier. Hit it with the same amount of throttle and I overshot it. Okay, so here's doubling. So a little bit slower. Just want to try a few things here before I get off for the night. Oh fuck. Yeah, you gotta preload after. Definitely want to get a good drive through the whoops though. Let me try to hit this fast, see how much I need to check up. Double and yeah, check up more than I did right there. So you have good momentum through these things. And when you do have good momentum, it's so smooth to hit those things. You're not trying to, get some uplift off every ending of the table. Okay, so I'll do 2 more laps here. Don't want to get an unlucky 13. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, I'll double this. Yeah, you definitely want to check up way more than I did. You're at a point where you need to check up pretty much all the way to double it, or you really need to soak it up and gain a the pin it pretty much, gain a lot of speed to do it, so you can't be half-assed or you will case it. Key to that section, quadding that out. I want to make a double-double, but you can almost quad it, as you can see. Okay, one more lap, guys. My 100th time saying it. Okay, yeah. Get a good line for that double before the finish. Soak this up. Hit it, yeah. Little tricky for sure. Not too hard. Once you like get it down, it's not hard at all. And this is my Achilles heel, the whoop section. Or you can do that. Hit the face. Would I hit the face like the second one I launched out? Actually, not too slow there. Jump in this. Check up a lot. I checked up, not enough though. Triple out. Hit this and kind of go outside the inside of this corner. And that is our track for round 7 of the Moto247 Championship. We got in the low 50s right there. And as you guys can see, I had to use the over-under right behind the start, you know, to give you guys a way to push your bikes there. Had to make it real life like. Had to add that little touch in there. But yeah, here is Orlando SX. Ran out of my creative names for custom tracks here, so I figured this looks like the Orlando Stadium. I think it's like the Citrus Bowl or whatever. So screw it, we'll name it Orlando SX here for round 7 of our Moto247 Championship. Should be a really good one. Top 2 are separated by 1 point. I believe it's Tyler BMX 12 leading over Talon 214 there. So a bunch of guys up there in the mix for the top 5 in points. Gonna be a good one. Get a good camera view of the track. And that's the track, so you guys got almost exactly a week to get some laps in on this track, and you know, I might make a couple tweaks, but it'll basically be the same exact thing. So if you get some good laps in here and get prepared for round 7, and let's see if we can get another winner for round 7. We've definitely had a few different winners this year, so it'll be cool if we can get another one. Thank you guys for tuning in, and peace out. See you guys later.